Ladies and gentlemen, the action continues here live on BT Sport. Our next contest of the evening is 4 rounds in the super welterweight division. Your steward in charge is Des Rees, your timekeeper is John Smith, and your referee, the man in the middle, is Kieran McCann from Harrow. Introducing first in the yellow corner, he has 18 contests to his credit. At yesterday's weigh-in, he scaled 10 stone, 11 pounds, and tonight he wears the white and red shorts. Please welcome, from Croatia, Dario Barosa! And across the ring in the blue corner, he is unbeaten with a record of 4 wins, no defeats, with 1 big win coming by way of knockout. At yesterday's weigh-in, he scaled 10 stone, 10 pounds, and tonight he wears the red and gold shorts. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing a former 4-time national amateur champion, and tonight he continues his family's proud fighting tradition. Please welcome, from Reading, Joshua Frankham!
Right boys, listen up. You both know the rules, obey my commands at all times. When I tell you to break, you break cleanly, step back, throw no punches. Keep your heads out of the way, and most importantly, gentlemen, protect yourself at all times. Shake hands.
Well, lots of support, Richie, for Joshua Frankham. Popular guy in the travelling community, and a great heritage as well. We'll get a closer look at him a little bit later on, but his uncle is at ringside, Gypsy Johnny Frankham, who was the British light heavyweight champion way back when, back in the early 70s, and famously in sparring, he once had Muhammad Ali down.
Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it? Yeah, rich family tradition. And up to now, I've been impressed with young Josh Frankham. I think he's gone about his work very well. He's 4-0. And again, Johnny looks a very well-schooled kid. Works well behind his jab. He's confident. And straight away, he started positively on that front foot again here.
Tall, well built for a super welterweight, stands just shy of 6 feet, and had his first stoppage win at the Copper Box back in September when he beat Matija Petronic in the 2nd round, and he'll be looking, if anything, possible here tonight to get another impressive win against this seasoned opponent from Croatia.
If he keeps on landing that left hook to the body, then Barosa, yeah, he'll be in trouble here. This is a good positive start again from Frankham.
Lovely variety of punches,
yeah,
Rich.
Variety. He's boxing well behind his jab, then he's switching the attack downstairs, especially that left hook to the body. There's a perfect right hand, and the punches are going in there for him. This is excellent.
I'm not sure how far this is going to go. Kieran McCann keeping a very close look at Barosa. He was looking as though he's in a little bit of trouble there. One of those right hands just staggered him slightly, and Frankham is going in there looking to win in spectacular fashion, I'm sure. Good body shot again.
There's that left hook again. Good injection of pace there from Frankham. He caught his opponent and then went through the gears. It's the right thing to do. So again, he's doing everything right here. Again, body shot, and then switches the attack upstairs.
Cousins Charles and Levi of Joshua's. They're both young prospects in the professional sport. Doubtless they'll be watching on. Joshua Frankham was recommended to Frank Warren as a potential member of the stable by none other than Tyson Fury, and I bet Tyson's watching as well right now.
I'm sure Tyson is watching, and he'll be impressed with Frankham here. Barosa staying on the outside, trying to fight back here. It's important he keeps his guard up and keeps his elbows tucked in. Got to get that guard back up. As soon as he throws out a shot, John, that's when he's vulnerable. See, that's a slow shot there, a slow jab. That's when he'll get caught with the counter. So he can't afford, Barosa can't afford to throw those slow shots. They've got to be quicker, and he's got to keep those hands and elbows tucked in.
Told off by the referee for use of the forearm, which of course isn't allowed to push your opponent back, but this has been pretty much one-way traffic and the referee steering him back to the corner, and he's going to have a word telling him just to tidy his work up.
Watch what you're doing.
Last few seconds, and you heard it there, pretty stern warning from Kieran McCann. Watch what you're doing, but it's going to go down on his scorecard as a very emphatic round this for Frankham, and he nails them again with that right hand in the closing seconds. In many ways, somebody who proved a little bit of a trailblazer for gypsies, doing well in this sport, went on to become British champion.
Yeah, good fighter in his day. Now he's passed it on though to Josh Frankham in the family blood. Started this contest very well. I thought the best shot of that round was probably the last 10 seconds where he caught Barroso with a terrific right hand. And Barroso again, he's got to move, can't afford to hold the feet. Frankham full of confidence, switching the attack, works very well with his jab. There's that right hand, and he's set up again, John, behind that jab.
I was just going to say he's a durable type, but he's going to need to be durable if he's going to take shots like this. And the referee again is watching very, very closely, having a word with Frankham because he said break and he didn't step back. But McCann, the referee, looking very, very closely now at Dario Barroso, and I'm not sure he's going to want to see too much more because he's shipping some heavy punishment, and that right hand particularly is a real power shot.
Yeah, big shots going in from Frankham with the right hand, setting up with the jab. There it is again. What he does, he jabs well to the body, then he whips that right hand over the top. Barroso come back to his credit with a shot there, but it's all Frankham. Good variety of punching. Yeah, everything's going his way.
Just a single shot from Barroso, and Frankham just blinked. It did no damage whatsoever. And now, as he threw that big effort, well, you'd hope he's not punched himself out, but he's just taking a wee bit of a breather here, just trying to measure Barroso for the next attack. And there's another big right hand, although he ships another one himself. But it's all coming in now from Frankham.
Yeah, good work from him. Just trying to maintain that gap so his opponent doesn't grab him on the inside and smother his work. So Frankham boxing well, and you set those attacks up with that jab. There it is again there, and then he whips that right hand downstairs. Barroso, to his credit, he's still in there, but he's got to move. If he holds his feet, that's when the problems really start.
And he has, through his efforts in the opening side of this round, opening half of this round, you can see that he's maybe just gassed himself a little bit through the sheer work rates and exertion that he imposed in trying to look for a dramatic stoppage. Here come the big body shots again, but once more, Barroso takes them, and takes them well.
I mean, Barroso's best bet is he's got to keep tucked up and try and catch Frankham as Frankham's trying to punch and maybe make him fall short. But it's all Frankham. I mean, Frankham switching the attacks from body to head. Very confident indeed, but Barroso doesn't want to be leading off because his punches are far too slow.
Well, unquestionably, as the seconds tick down, he won the first round emphatically, and he takes the second as well. Frankham in complete control. And here's what, well, we reckon was pretty much the shot of the round.
Tremendous shot, whipped that right hand over the top, just carried on the attack. There it was there, whipping shot, good punch.
Barroso's been the distance over 6 rounds with the young prospect from York, George Daly. So he is a survivor, although he was stopped in his last fight right here in December by Shiloh De Freitas, who's another up-and-coming young prospect.
I think he's done well to get through this, Barroso. Tough kid, but when he gets caught with shots like that, and that right hand again, and there's that little uppercut on the inside. Again, Frankham boxing well, because he's just maintaining that gap, John. Uses the jab, straight right hand. Referee's having a word with him there.
Not for the first time.
Frankham.
Not for the first time.
Just a little bit over-eager, isn't he?
I like the way he switches in that right uppercut. It's a lovely shot. A variety of punches. And here he goes again. Once more, the durability of Barroso being tested, and he's hanging on, trying to buy a few seconds.
And again, Frankham there, just going through the gears. Catches his opponent downstairs, knows he's scored the shot, maybe hurt his opponent, and then throws 5-6 punches in that combination.
Former Great Britain youth champion who started boxing at the age of 11 and won 21 of his 27 contests, and here looking to extend his professional record with a 5th consecutive victory, and he's absolutely all over Barossa.
It needs to be throwing the odd feint here and there now, maybe to get Barossa to just lower that guard a little bit.
I'll tell you what,
a couple of feints here and there, John, and then whip the shots over the top.
It's been so one-sided and there's so little coming back. You almost think that the referee ought to be having a look at this one and saying, should this one be continuing?
You're spot on, and I think if he goes to the gears and puts 5 or 6 shots together and nothing comes back, then the referee may be tempted to step in there. But you're quite right, it's all Frankham.
He's on no more than survival mode, Barossa, and he's absorbing plenty. He's having to keep covering up, but he's just doing enough with those. Oh, another big right hand from Frankham, but he's maybe just doing enough to maybe just go. I think he's going to stop it. He said stop boxing. No, he's not. He allows it to go on. I thought somebody had shouted stop boxing.
Good shots again from Frankham, starting with that right hand, and again he just increases the pace of his shots. This is good stuff. Is the referee, is he going to stop it now?
Well, I honestly think he should do. No, he's not.
You don't listen to me one more time, I'm going to get you out of there. This is your final warning. You're holding him, you're pulling him, and you're hitting after the break. Stop.
Well, you heard it loud and clear there. It's a warning, and once more transgression, and he'll have a point taken off him. I think there would have been a very good argument for the fight to have ended, though. And here he goes again, landing big shots, and Barossa just trying to survive. And for me, a little bit belatedly, Kieran McCann says enough is enough, and Frankham's the winner.
Yeah, that was an impressive display there from Frankham, and an impressive stoppage there from him. Maintained that gap, took the backward step just to maintain the punching distance, and then punched through the target. It was some excellent stuff there from Frankham, switching the attack from body to head. Referee jumps in. Yeah, good display from Frankham, and I was impressed with his overall boxing skills there, setting up those tacks, going through the gears. An impressive display indeed.
Bravery from Barossa, and the doctor in the corners just giving him a check over to make sure he's okay. I think he's satisfied everything's all right, but this is how the end came.
So good shots here from Frankham. 3s, 4s, 5s are going in here. Just maintains that gap as he's punching. Doesn't smother his work, doesn't fall in on his opponent. See that little back step there? That's what I'm talking about maintaining the gap. So being able to punch rather than falling in on the opponent, and the referee jumps in. Good display from Frankham, good finish.
Yeah, and the referee wanted to see Barossa fighting back, and he wasn't doing that. And so it's thumbs up from Uncle Gypsy Johnny Frankham and from Francis Warren there at ringside. Delighted with what they've seen from this young prospect who makes it 5 wins out of 5. And here is music to the ears of young Josh Frankham from Devsani.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the time of 2 minutes 46 seconds in the 3rd round, your referee Kieran McCann calls a halt to this contest, with the yellow corner in no position to continue. Therefore, your winner by RSC, Joshua
Technically decent, Josh Frankham. Way too good for Dario Barossa. He's got plenty of supporters here. They loved what they saw. And as I say, it's now 5 out of 5.
Dominant performance, 2nd stoppage in a row. Did you like how that felt?
First of all, I'd like to thank God for the victory. Both men are out there safe, and that's all important, most important thing. And yeah, listen, I'm not there yet, but I'm trying. This is why we're prospects, you know. A few more learning fights like that. I'm ready to step up to 6 rounds now. I was pleased that I got him out of there. So yeah, good performance.
Excellent. You were unloading those combinations on him from very early on. What goes through your mind when you're finding those gaps, figuring them out so early?
Seek and destroy. Listen, I tried not to rush. In my last fight, I rushed it a little bit. And no disrespect, I respect every man that gets in there, but I I should be doing this to this level caliber of opponent. No disrespect, like I said, I respect every man who gets in there. So yeah, I improved again, but another learning curve, and we move on to the next.
Fantastic. And you've got a lot of support here tonight. I could hear those crowds and some boxing cousins, uncles here with you. Does it help having boxing family members, your uncle here, supporting, cheering you along?
Of course it does. Listen, I'd like to thank everyone that come out tonight, bought tickets. Reading's give me a lot of support, the town Reading, so big up Reading. I want to thank everyone for coming out. All my sponsors, without you guys, I wouldn't be able to fight. So yeah, on to the next one now.
Fantastic, Frankham. Well done. See you soon.
Thank you very much.